Well, Scott Ellis joins us now from the riverbank. Scott, looks nice.
It is lovely here along the River Avon, the centre of Bath, just a short walk up the riverbank. On the other side, you can actually see the Western Riverside development taking shape, and it's overlooking, of course, these beautiful waters here. Beautiful, well, on the surface. Go a little bit deeper, and it starts to get ugly. This is the fifth barge full of junk that's been clawed up from the bottom of the River Avon in Bath. Each one an insight into the grimy, sludgy, recent past of this World Heritage City. Well, it's extraordinary that they've now dredged up more than 500 supermarket trolleys from the bottom of the River Avon behind me here. And you can see from the orange plastic, many of these will be from the local Sainsbury's. And yes, they have got coin slots on them. Nobody can understand why so many trolleys have been thrown in the river.
That's ridiculous. That's so much. You have to pay £1 to get them as well, don't you?
Well, I'm just appalled, really. Mentality.
Well, yes, it spoils everything, doesn't it, when people dump everything in the river?
But it's not just trolleys brought to the surface this week. There's been cars too, probably dumped further upstream, then carried into the city during floods.
This one here is an old Austin A35. Just above that, we've got the Austin Morris. And then behind that one again is the old Mark 1 Escort. And then further back again, we've got an old Peugeot, which has been listed as stolen.
And this afternoon, more vehicles were dragged from their watery car park. There's been 10 found in all now, along with the trolleys, a real threat to boats and barges along the River Avon.
Please don't put anything in the canal, dump anything in the river at this location, because it is a wonderful area within the Bath Heritage Site. And also, if anyone does actually see anything being dumped into the river at this location, please do report it.
Removing this 30 tonnes of metal not only makes the river safer, but it will also improve the river flow and reduce the risk of flooding to hundreds of nearby homes. Well, we did speak to Sainsbury about their errant shopping trolleys that you can see over there, and they say that they work with a group called Trolleywise to round them all up. And Trolleywise actually saying across all supermarkets across the UK, about 1.5 million go missing every year. Of course, not all end up at the bottom of the river. And you can see a boat going through there. The Canal and River Trust saying that actually boats and barges like this are at great risk because the river here is only about 6 metres deep. So a boat like that could have potentially at least hit one of those cars, motorbikes, bicycles, or indeed shopping trolleys. Back to you.
Nice to know they've all been cleared away. Thank you,
Scott.
Scott.
One viewer wrote in to say, actually, it's the only place you can park in Bath without getting a ticket.